This is my entry into Pickin' Rick's 100 subscriber giveaway. And by the way, congratulations, Rick. He asked us to talk about our favorite lock or lock picking experience and pick a lock on camera. And my favorite lock and lock picking experience is with this American AMS 11 or AMS 100 padlock. It's the round body padlock. I was always fascinated with this. Thought it was a really neat design for a padlock. And it also was an American, which was good. And Americans were and still are a challenging pick for beginning lock pickers. And had a great experience with this, as well as a bad experience with this. But I'll talk about that while I pick the lock I'm going to pick, which is this Commando. It's a dead shackle, laminated brass padlock, security pins. Use a bottom of the keyway wiper blade and a Peterson gem. Now I've always liked this padlock, and it was very difficult to find them. I don't know if they're made anymore, and you can only find new or old stock on these. So it took me a long time to find one of these. I finally found one. I got two of them. The second one I got from a guy who has a lockpicking channel. I haven't seen him on. I can't quite remember his name, but he was selling these. So I got another one from him. And I picked it open, and it took a long time to do that, but when I did it, I was thrilled to death because it was the first American lock I picked, padlock I picked. And I knew they were difficult. You had to tension them just right, and I just barely touched the pins to get those serrated pins from binding, get it open. And after I did it a few times, I thought I was top dog there. But one time I did it, and there we go, got that open. I picked it and closed it up to lock it. And I inadvertently rotated the core in the wrong direction. And when you do that, all the pins fall down into here, sort of like lateral locks do when you join the rattle club. So all the driver pins were where the key pins should be, and key pins were upside down, and no way of getting it open or no way of salvaging the lock. I thought you'd just have to use it as a nice little paperweight after that. So I wrote an email to Chris Capoon and asked him if he ever had that problem and how would you correct it. And he emailed me back. He said he had done the same thing before, and he had a method of doing it. It wasn't the easiest thing in the world, but it worked for him. And so I tried it. Forgot exactly what you have to do, but you have to push, I think, the key pins back up into the body of the lock, so they above the shear line, so you can rotate the core in the right directions and get it reset back again. I think I worked on that for 1 or 2 months, maybe even more than that, and I just could not get it done. Couldn't do it. And you had to rotate it a certain direction too as well, and having to know that. I didn't know whether I was rotating in the wrong direction or not lifting the pins up high enough or whatever, but eventually I got it, and I got it to rotate it, and I got it fixed, and that was a greater feeling than picking a lock, because I was able to save it and not create a expensive paperweight. So that's my story about my favorite lock and picking. And congratulations again, Pick and Rick. And good luck to everybody in the contest.